Good day to you, and thanks so much for joining us for UAPB News Now. I'm Frederick Price. We're continuing to provide you the news in a much abbreviated format, so let's begin with this. Student enrollment at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff is up this semester, the largest increase in nearly a decade. According to the Office of Enrollment Management, the university saw a 12% increase in students. The percentage of students that returned was down by 3% though, but the university saw a 44% increase in new students.
I think we've had a very good year. We started off with an ambitious goal of getting our enrollment to 2,750 students this year, compared to about 2,498 last year, so about a 250 student increase.
Overall, the university has a current enrollment of over 2,800 students. With the presidential election just 45 days away, cabinet members from the Student Government Association are taking action to make sure students are registered to vote. SGA on Wednesday set up a voter registration and census booth in front of the student union for people to complete registration forms. President of the Student Government Association, Vincent Abraham, used the day to give students an opportunity to plan for their future.
Just want students to get out and vote and use their right to vote and really realize that how much power we have as students at a university.
Abraham also says SGA is planning a virtual workshop about the importance of voting. Happening this weekend, the on-campus organization Critical Purpose will be hosting a Men Walking for a Purpose event Sunday night. The organization's purpose will be to bring awareness to suicide prevention, gun violence, and the Black Lives Matter movement. The walk will begin at 6, and organizers are asking participants to meet at the Jefferson County Courthouse at 5:30. All CDC guidelines will be strictly enforced. And news from around the city and around the state, a formal complaint has been filed with the State Board of Election Commissioners against Jefferson County Election Commission Chairman Mike Adams and Commissioner Stu Soffer. According to a press release, in January, Adams and Soffer privately held an election commission meeting without issuing a public notice and failed to post meeting minutes with the county clerk. The complaint also states Adams and Soffer made the decision to close 3 polling sites in Jefferson County. The Democratic Party of Arkansas Chairman Michael Gray is renewing his request, seeking the immediate resignation of Soffer and order fines of $1,000 to each commissioner. A theater group in Pine Bluff was affected by COVID-19 and had to cease rehearsals in May. Well, now, just 4 months later, members are preparing to perform in front of a virtual audience.
We've had to cancel many productions, and as a performer, you look forward to participating in those productions.
Dr. Celeste Alexander has been a performer at the Arts and Science Center for 16 years, and she says COVID-19 has changed the world of theater she once knew.
One of the things I took for granted as a performer was the energy that you feel when you are around people who love performing as much as you do.
Due to COVID-19 restrictions, she can't rehearse in person.
I've definitely missed that.
But she's grateful the pandemic hasn't stopped everything.
Now we have an opportunity to still connect human to human and still have that emotional connection, even if it's virtually.
With guidelines restricting overall capacity inside, Lindsay Collins is ready to open the show to an online audience.
Broadway on Demand is our platform that we'll be using.
A much different concept for the community.
So it'll be kind of like a movie / play, because we really want to bring the audience a really good, funny production. And in order to do that, I feel like we have the capability to edit things and still bring that energy that live theater does.
Alexander is among 11 other actors who are ready to begin the new way of virtually entertaining.
So I'm looking forward to getting back to performing in the theater. Even if it is virtually, I think it's still going to be a great experience.
The Lounge.
The show must go on. It'll debut October 23rd, and you can purchase tickets on their website, asc701.org. Clinical researchers are actively trying to recruit volunteers to participate in a COVID-19 clinical trial that would help in developing a potential vaccine. Baptist Health in Little Rock is the only hospital in Arkansas to begin late-stage phase 3 COVID-19 vaccine trials. Lynn Institute Director of Clinical Trials, Eris Duhart-Lewis, says that finding minorities like African Americans and Latinos to participate in the studies has been difficult.
In order for a drug to hit the market, in a clinical trial, the patient population has to represent the population that would actually consume the product, the drug. And so with them not having enough representation from patients of color, they can't with confidence say how effective that drug is.
Now, if you're interested in participating in the trial, you can apply online at bhccr.com. And before we go today, take a look at this. This is a video we actually saw on Twitter. Freshman student Tiana Chubb and about 10 other students were walking on campus when they noticed trash was scattered everywhere. Instead of waiting, Chubb and the students decided to take action and did what anyone should do. They ran inside, grabbed some trash bags, and ran back outside and began to pick up the trash.
We walked over here and we were like, whoa, this shouldn't be like that. And it was Sunday, the calf was closed, and we were like, dang, how are we gonna clean up? We happened to catch somebody walking in the bathroom and grabbed some trash bags, and we just started picking up.
Now, Chubb says the response from students and faculty were overwhelmingly positive, and she was thanked countless times for her helpfulness. It doesn't stop there, though. Weekends are usually a time when trash can really accumulate near the student union in the Lion's Den, so she plans to coordinate more campus-wide cleaning projects on the weekends or whenever it warrants. I think that's a good initiative. We all have to work together to keep this campus pristine, right? That's our news for now. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Frederick Price. We hope to see you next time. Have a good day.